So even though I don't watch Summer House, I've caught wind of this whole Sierra West Amanda situation, and I am a Bravoverse connoisseur, a Real Housewives Vanderpump with a little splash of below deck connoisseur. So I am familiar with like the ethos of all these things, and I definitely have thoughts about this. And those thoughts are that it makes perfect sense that Amanda and West ultimately ended up together. Because West has sat up here watching Amanda being dogged out by her husband, being tolerating disrespect, tolerating being called out of her name, tolerating cheating, tolerating all kinds of things. And he's just watched her just be along for the ride of all that, even though I know like now they're separated, but like along the ride for a lot of that. So it makes sense why him, as the guy that he is, would be drawn to someone like her as opposed to someone like Sierra, who has displayed boundaries and self-respect. Because I'm pretty sure he's complained like on the show about how like he didn't or she didn't sleep with him as soon as he would have liked, and that she clearly paced their relationship at a pace that was comfortable for her rather than like feeling pressure to do whatever he wanted to do just for the sake of like keeping him along or whatever. So she's displayed that she has boundaries and self-respect. Whereas someone like Amanda has this display that she's okay to abandon herself, which would make sense to appeal to a guy like West because that shows him that he doesn't have to change. It shows him that he doesn't have to grow or evolve or show up differently in this relationship at all. Whereas being in an actual relationship with Sierra would require those things of him. So it makes perfect sense why he would pick her over Sierra, because one is just being who he already is. Like, he's already seen that Amanda is willing to tolerate the guy that he already is, whereas Sierra would require him to be a new person, would require him to be a different type of partner. And he's possibly at the stage, well, not even possibly, clearly he's at the stage in his life where he's not ready to grow past that. And like, no judgment, it just is what it is. But yeah, like, it just makes perfect sense. And I hope Sierra's not sitting up here being like, oh, well, why me? And I understand, like, clearly she's hurt by the situation, and understandably so. But him not picking you is a blessing at the end of the day, because it just shows that you're not an